Hey there, YouTube fans. How you going? Hey, I just come across a really good article with Diabetes UK. I'm next to my computer. It's out of sight, out of shot. But I wanted to go through several of the symptoms of diabetes because this article is just great. Diabetes.co.uk, symptoms of diabetes, common symptoms of diabetes. Now, let's start. Now, I'll just start with what made me have a look at what's going on for me is, the good news is essentially my iron stores may be in the normal range now, finally. I had a blood test done only a few days ago, and it looks like they could be in the normal range. So the low iron or iron deficiency may not be explaining some of my current symptoms, which may be actually explained better by diabetes. So this morning I had to have my iron tablets. I woke up with 8.2 blood sugars, which is high. It's the Australian standard. And then I had to have orange juice with the iron tablets because with the orange juice helps you to absorb the iron better. So that's going to make my blood sugar high. And I thought, okay, if it's high, blow it. Today I'm going to have some Russian-style pancakes, blinchiki. And I had maple syrup and that. Anyway, after that, I crashed. Now, I may be a little silly that I don't realize these things, but it's important to understand what's going on in your body. And I thought, well, this looks like there's a relationship between high blood sugar and how I'm feeling. And I know that might not be a shock to many people, but it kind of maybe a little bit to me. Anyway, I had to lie down for a little while, and I've just checked my blood sugar now, and it's 9.3, so I'm feeling a little bit better. But goodness knows how high it went after those Russian blinchiki pancakes. So my point is one of these areas here. Let's go through them. Polydipsia. Polydipsia means drinking all the time. I don't know, for most of you diabetics or people who may think they have diabetes, you just drink all day. I drink all day. At the moment, my diabetes has been a bit out of control, to be honest, because I found it hard to exercise, and I'll talk about that later. Polyuria. Polyuria is going to the toilet all the time, all day. And some medicines do that to you as well. Jardiance, which I'm on, they will make you do that because they make you pee out the sugar so that's not reabsorbed by the kidneys into your system. But that can be another sign of diabetes. So obviously you're thirsty because you're peeing all day and your body's trying to dilute the high blood sugars in your system. Now this is really important, the next one, polyphagia. Polyphagia is you're non-stop hungry all day. I have experienced this. I've had to have big burgers and chips because I just could not satisfy the hunger. And I've seen this in the past. It can absolutely be related to diabetes, okay? Polyphagia, eating all day, can't satisfy your ravenous hunger, can be related to diabetes. All right. Now, finally, they mentioned this. Fatigue. Yes. So, the chronic fatigue can be from diabetes. Okay? I'll say it again. The chronic fatigue that you feel can be from diabetes because of insulin resistance. You're not getting the glucose into your cells for one reason or another, or you're not producing enough insulin. But most type 2 diabetics, we have enough insulin. It's just that the insulin is being resisted by the cells, and it doesn't allow the glucose in the cells, and therefore you're hungry all the time as well because you can't get enough energy into your body. Now, I'm not exactly sure if this is related, but the next one on here is dizziness. I have had dizziness lately, and as I said, my diabetes has been a bit worse lately. Part of that can also be from dehydration. So you're drinking all day, you're peeing all day, and then you have dehydration and you're dizzy. So dizziness is another one. That's a surprise to me. I didn't know that. Now, weight loss is mentioned here, but they don't mention it, but this is a fact as far as I'm concerned. Weight gain can be an issue as well, because you have insulin all day floating around. Insulin is needed to lay down fat. So if you have insulin all day, you can't burn your glucose, you can lay down fat a lot easier and put on weight. All right, what else they got? They got blurred vision. So if your blood sugars are high, your vision can be blurred. Slow healing, so cuts can be slow to heal. If you have surgery, it can be slow to heal. I noticed in me that muscles are slow to heal. So I've torn muscles in my back and wherever, and they've taken months and months to heal. Sometimes even bones can heal slowly. It's got here genital itchiness. You can be prone to yeast infections in men and women, or you can be allergic to something. But the other thing I have had, I don't know if you can see that, right in the middle. See, my hands are in water all day, so I've had tinea in the hands, right there. That's another thing that's having high blood sugars all day. It's a great little feast for the yeasts. And the last one they've got here is nausea. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but they've got that down there. I'll quickly click on that. Nausea and vomiting. Oh, that's unusual. I wouldn't have thought that would be related to diabetes. I suppose it says here some medicines can make you nauseous. All right, well, that's what I wanted to talk about today. It's been very, very hard to get an answer on two things: the excessive hunger and the excessive fatigue. And looks like those two things can be related to diabetes. That site is really excellent, diabetes.co.uk. I don't know why us Australians don't have such a great website as the English people do. Well done, guys. It's really, really good. All right, hope that helps somebody out there. God bless. Teacher Cell out. Take care.